Let's take a closer look at sales channels. We've already explored distribution channels, and just as a reminder, that's the path that you choose as the manufacturer or as part of the manufacturing chain to how you will make your products available to your buyers. Where are you going to make them available, and how are buyers going to get to them? The other half of that is from the buyer's point of view, the consumer. How is that consumer choosing to get to your products? So the two come together at that central location. You need to look at it from a distribution channel, reducing costs, time, etc. And from the consumer point of view, what is the best way? That path that you're creating from your consumer to that central location, that is how you're going to let the customer know where the product is available. And that is what you're spending your marketing dollars on. You will most likely keep a product available at a retail location at that location. That won't change. But the way that you tell a customer about it and get them excited about it will change. So how are you going to ask your consumer to gain access to that product that you sell? You may want to use direct field reps. You may prefer to make things available on the web. You might have them in a retail store. Maybe it's a self-serve kiosk, or maybe it's via telephone using telesales agents. The more channels you use, of course, you're going to increase the possibility that you'll reach more customers. But each channel does increase the cost, and you may end up diluting your overall message because you may end up pulling customers away from another channel, so you're not really increasing your sales. What you want to look at is how your potential customers want to purchase your products. And that way you can market in the effective areas. You also need to consider why the customer is choosing that specific point of purchase. Maybe for them it's convenience, it's on the way home or on the way to work or whatever. Or maybe it's a really miserable path for purchase, but they've just gotten used to it over time. Maybe it's a unique product and they want an unusual way to access it. For example, at Christmas, I look for very unique gifts for the people that I buy for. So I scour online on the web, I scour catalogs, anything that's going to give me a unique item. And that's where I'm going to look, is online and in catalogs, because that's where I found unique products. Maybe there's another reason that your target market chooses a specific point of purchase. You need to analyze your market, your customer base, to see how you can cross-connect the how and the why so that you can increase the chances that your marketing efforts will be successful. In our first example, our target market research has demonstrated that upscale dog owners prefer that the items they purchase for their pets not be available widely. So Au Naturel doggy treats are only available for purchase at select pet specialty stores in the Twin Falls area. This justifies a higher price point, and it explains the thinking behind it. Let's take a look at our second example. Debbie Does Dining will continue to make aprons and tableware available through a direct sales at home party approach. Customers have shared that this is their preferred format for viewing and purchasing items, and our independent sales representatives continue to show increases in total sales. So in this paragraph, it discusses a direct sales home party approach to selling, and the reason is that the people enjoy that party atmosphere. It's also backed up with, this is working for us, we don't want to change. So as you're putting your paragraph together, and you'll be moving that later into your business plan, think about the best way that you can make your products available, distribution chain, and think about how your buyer wants to reach that product. I look forward to reading your paragraphs.